Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Whiteout challenge in the Long Dark. So I just gathered a whole bunch of stuff in that first episode. We have a list that we're working from as we slowly... Oh, this house is burned out. Okay, well there's nothing else to gather here then. There might be from that house though. That house is not burned out. The houses are different every single spawn, so like there's always... It's interesting to see which houses are standing and which are not every time. That's a wolf. So noted. Alright, we're going to go in here. So we've discovered a coastal house. This place definitely looks bigger on the inside. Unintentional Doctor Who joke. This place definitely looks bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. Okay, that's fine. I won't ask questions. Alright, let's... Alright, there's a book. Newsprint roll, Summit soda, very good. We're just trying to make our way down this list of supplies and not die in 30 days when this blizzard arrives. And there is constantly a timer available to look at, so I've got 15 hours left in my first day, 30 days altogether, to collect all of this stuff. So far, this house has not yielded too much good stuff for me. Nothing in the microwave? Of course not. That would be too nice. Ah, dusty tomato soup. That's not bad. Dusty tomato soup. If you can put up with the dusty part, then it's good. There's an orange soda. More cabinets here. Salty crackers. That's a win. Okay, let's look in the fridge. Freezer? Nothing in the fridge. That's kind of sad. Alright, newsprint roll. Anything in the medicine shelf? Emergency stim. Bandage. Okay. Toilet. Oh, yes, that's right. I need to go in to one of the other houses that I've already... There's some water as well. Yeah, I'm starting to weigh poor Jennifer Hale down. But I need to go back into one of the other houses that I've already kind of raided because I am pretty sure I did not actually get all the water out of the toilet. And the water is one of the things I'm trying to build up as soon as possible, given that there's so much available in the area. Hey, dead body. Sorry to bug you. Give me just a second. I'm just going to check you really quick. Don't mind me. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. Nothing over here. Book. Done. All right. Decent heavy wool sweater. I think that's an upgrade. Heavy wool sweater as opposed to the thin wool sweater I'm wearing. Mittens! Yay! We are finding some good clothing items to start out. Which, again, as I mentioned a few times in the first episode, it's not necessarily surprising because starting players in worn thermal underwear, I think, I don't know if I have any, but starting players in Coastal Highway is merciful for a challenge like this because Coastal Highway has a lot of supplies immediately available to you. So it is a good thing. All right, so we've got a worn winter coat. Is that... No, it's not better than the parka. That's a stupid question. We've already got worn thermal underwear here, but this thermal underwear is in better shape. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and put these mittens on because they're better than what I have. And then there's a heavy wool sweater as well. Yes. Excellent. So I have a lot to do. I've got to harvest some of this stuff down in order to repair my clothing items that I currently have. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, let me light the lantern again. I think I've now scouted out all the houses around this area, around the immediate surroundings of the Quonset gas station. So you're going to see me now start to branch out a little farther, which might require daylight, but I don't want to waste any time. I'm still, like, my character's not that tired yet. Jennifer Hale's not that tired yet. I think we can squeeze in some more exploration before she gets exhausted. I'm not sure to where, but we're going to try. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Actually, the weather's pretty crappy now. And the wind is blowing in the wrong direction, considering that there's a wolf right near us. That's not good. Alright, so I am going to do my best. Cross this hill. Look for wolves in the dark. Oh, God. Please don't let there be any wolves. Alright, good. Because this wind would keep me from running. Actually, I can sprint, which is good. But I don't want to sprint too much because I'm already encumbered and it would wear her out. And I've just been saying that I want to do some more exploration. Okay. Let me stop for a second. I've got some work to do here. I'm going to come back here where I've set all my stuff down. I'll give you a quick view so you know I'm not just walking around in the dark pointlessly. Here's the beginning of my stockpile. Not organized at all yet, but maybe I'll work on it in a bit. Let's have a look. Alright, we already have a lantern. Actually, you know what? No, but before I start organizing, as long as it's crappy weather outside, I really can't go anywhere. So that gives me a chance to get some of the stuff in better shape. So I need to break down a bunch of this stuff. We're going to harvest this coat. We are going to harvest these gloves. I'm going to get a bunch of cloth out of this deal, and it's going to allow me to repair probably all of my items as much as I need to. So we're going to harvest these gloves. I just need to try not to accidentally harvest something that I actually need. Because that can happen, and the main reason it can happen is that the harvest button is first. So the harvest button should be at the bottom. Repair should be the first option, so that you have to... so that the default option is repair. Instead, the default option is harvest. So if you're not paying attention, if you're just absent-mindedly tearing stuff apart, then it's easy to destroy something you need. We've all done it. For that very reason, the buttons just need to be switched. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we're going to harvest these here. Just going to do some harvesting for a bit. Bear with me. And then we're going to use all this cloth to get a lot of work done. Only 4 hours of darkness left. That's good. We're going to harvest this vest. Should give us 2 cloth, hopefully, from a vest. Yeah, 2 cloth. That's good. All right, harvest these sweaters. These Cosby-style sweaters. Let's harvest this. Because again, we've already found one of the best clothing items in the game. Are these new insulated boots? Oh, wow. These actually are better than the work boots. Oops. Okay. Well, I'm going to wear those then. I'm going to break these down. Yeah, we're gonna harvest these. That's... Wow. I'm glad I noticed that. I would not have thought that, but I'm glad I noticed that. No, I didn't want to wear that. I want to wear the good toque. Okay. And now we have some more stuff to break down. Harvest. I'm getting very hungry and thirsty, but I have plenty of stuff to eat, so I'm not concerned about it. I just need to balance my nutrition needs. All right, let's go ahead and repair some stuff. You can't repair... Oh, yes, that's right. We're in the middle of the night, so I'm not going to do any repairs until the morning. That's fine. I can get away with that. So let's go ahead and keep harvesting. I do need to drink soon, and I also need to eat, but I have some food on me, thankfully. So I'm just going to cherry pick from that before I put all my food down to go towards the checklist. All right, here's another decent insulated vest. We just picked up a bunch of clothes and we're trying to get rid of all of it. Okay, we're officially parched. If that meter reaches the bottom, we're going to start losing condition. So tell you what, let's take a break. Let's drink some water. Actually, probably shouldn't have done that first. Should have eaten some of this food because it looks like mostly salty food. Let's go ahead and eat the... No, I don't want to eat the... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat something that is not as good for me. As in, it gives me more calories, but I really don't want to burn items like that. I prefer to keep them. But I really don't have a choice. I need to keep my personal calorie level high. I'm going to do it. I'm going to eat the dog food too. Because we're not even going to get all 500 of these calories, unfortunately, because we don't have a can opener. We're having to smash things open right now. 29% was lost. God, that's rough. Okay, and now finally, I'm going to keep one of those cans of peaches on me. We're going to drop this, drop this. We're going to drop half a gallon of water. And now, we're pretty tired, but I do want to go out before I try and get some sleep here. Actually, you know what? We're pretty tired, so I think... Oh, wow, it's actually morning right now. Holy crap. Time flies. All right. Well, in that case, I was going to say I was going to sleep through the rest of the night, but it's morning already. So we're just going to check on that last house, because I don't think I got the water out of the toilet. And if I'm wrong, but I just want to be sure. It's a nice morning. Not windy anymore. It's still very, very cold. I can't be out here for long. So now we're going to have to start branching out a little bit more once I can repair the items that I've got with all the cloth that I just harvested. And I still have more cloth to harvest. And I need to do that because it's going to free up room to carry stuff. Okay, back here. I think this was the house. Where's the bathroom? Here's the bathroom. No, I took it. So... Huh. Which house was it? I guess I did get all the water then. I guess I just forgot that I harvested that water. Okay. That's fine. Or was it that one, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so now... Let's go back and try and get some repairs done since we're starting to get some daylight again. Hopefully the game will let me. It's not too bright yet, but it should be bright enough, hopefully. Go in there and get some work done. And I need to sleep anyway. So there's no sense doing anything more with my current equipment. Alright, good. We're starting to be able to see again. Alright, let's go back here. We still have some more stuff to harvest. Let's harvest these shoes, because that's going to give us a lot of leather. I know. Alright, worn thin wool sweater. We're going to harvest this too, because we have a thick wool sweater now. We're officially getting tired, because we pulled an all-nighter on our first day of scavenging. Alright, let's harvest. Probably need to pursue some kind of balance to where I make sure I am actually sleeping through the night and then just having really productive days. So maybe I'll try and do that going forward. But first I want to get all this stuff repaired. Alright, so first and foremost, what I would like to repair the most is the expedition parka. Hopefully I'll have enough skill to do it. Perfect. 100%. Very good. Also, let's go ahead and repair the mittens. I take a couple of pieces of cloth to do it, but the mittens are very helpful. 100%. Perfect. And let's also repair this worn thermal underwear. Very good. And let's go ahead and harvest this last toque. We are exhausted now, so I need to go to bed. There's not even a lot of daylight left. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to sleep for 4 hours. We're going to recover that amount of condition. It's not even going to be that much. But it's going to leave us a certain amount of daylight left, and hopefully the weather will be kind to us. And then I can go out and use that time, that borrowed time, if you will. We're pretty thirsty, so let me go ahead and... First of all, need to eat a granola bar. Need to eat a couple of granola bars, actually. I want to try not to bust open that can of peaches until I have a can opener, because that's just lost food. Okay. We're still kind of hungry, so is there something else I can eat? There's some stale beef jerky. Yep. Go ahead and put that down. Okay. So I don't have a whole lot of energy. Actually, matter of fact, we're going to rest for 1 more hour, because I don't like that low amount of energy for the amount of time left. The ratio wasn't quite to my liking. Of course the weather's turning to crap. Okay, well, this is not good. You can't really go anywhere when it's like this. It feels like 37 degrees right now, which is crazy. Really? It feels like 37? In this? I must have some really nice clothing. Okay, well, you know what? If it feels like 37, hang on, I'm just going to make sure I check this trunk, which I did. Alright, good. If it feels like 37, we're going to go down the road to some of the other houses that are nearby. There's a couple of them. There's one up here that I'm just going to cut up the hill and go that way. But there's also some houses further that way. So I think with the amount of time I have left, if this weather doesn't get any worse, it doesn't look like I should be in good shape right now, but because I have that parka, I'm actually in pretty good shape, and I'm not too... As long as the weather isn't completely awful, it actually gives me the ability to keep moving around when other players without the clothing that I have right now would be stuck. they wouldn't be able to navigate in this kind of weather because the cold would kill them, or at least would threaten their condition and start killing them slowly. Alright, so here's one of the houses. I'm glad this isn't burned out. Let's take a peek inside. Let's also look around here, see if there's anything on the porch. Nothing, nothing. Okay. Inside we go. This is really fun. I'm enjoying this. This is a much more focused way to play the Lawn Dark. Sandbox is awesome because, you know, you're just trying to survive against the elements, and it's a very unique experience, the likes of which few of us have ever seen or played. But this gives it a more targeted approach where you have specific objectives that you're pursuing, that you care about, and you're not making up your own objectives. You're not kind of in charge of your own destiny, per se. So I like that about it, and I think I would, if I can find the time, I'm going to do some more of these challenges going forward when I can. I'm doing this as a bonus series, of course, but if I can throw in additional bonus series, then I certainly will. I say bonus series because I have 2 time slots on my channel that I run regularly, that I'm committed to, and then I have 2 extra time slots that I run pretty much when I can. When I feel like I have the ability to run more content, I'll do it. I don't feel like I went through a fridge. There's not a fridge. Okay, that's really weird. Who has a... Wait, there it is. Okay. I was about to say, who has a kitchen without a fridge? That's just unheard of in the 21st, let alone 20th century. Well, most of the 20th century, anyway. All right. I think I went through it all, right? Right? Okay. Yeah, that's everything. From there, anyway. That door, if you're wondering, can't go anywhere. There are a few locations in the Lawn Dark that are still kind of... They're placeholders. They're there, but you can't really go anywhere. Alright, there's a book. Useful for starting fires. There's some accelerant. Also useful for starting fires. There's a book. I don't think I need to start that many fires, game. I need food. Give me food. I also need a rifle. Give me a rifle.
Probably useful.
Okay. There's a ragged wool hat. Hey, there's a knife. And a new down jacket. Excellent. The new down jacket is still not as good as the one I'm already wearing. Worn insulated vest is also not as good. They had a lot of winter clothing, whichever family lived here. Another decent ski jacket. Alright, so lots of good clothing items. None of which I really have any use for, because I already have one of the best ones in the game. And I found it in the first episode. Please don't hate me. You know I didn't do it on purpose. Hey, there's some antiseptic. And a bandage. Good. Some of the extra cloth that I have left over. And let's go ahead and do this. More toilet water. Yay, appetizing. Some of the extra cloth that I have after I'm done repairing everything. Which, speaking of that, am I done repairing everything? Can I do more repairs? Yes, I can. Repair. Let's make our lives even easier. We've got about 3 hours of daylight left. Oh, I failed. Alright, so we're going to repair it again. There we go. Alright. Now we're in pretty good shape. I mean, some of the... Oh, wait. No, we're not. These wool socks can definitely be better. Every little degree of difference helps when you're keeping your clothing repaired in the Lawn Dark. And we have some additional clothing items as well. So we're actually encumbered at this point. But I'm going to keep moving down the road. Because I have to. And the other houses we need to get to are actually not that far. We got 2 hours of daylight left. Let's make the most of it and keep going. Hopefully it hasn't gotten too much colder since we stepped into this house. I have a feeling it has, though. A little nervous about that. Alright, feels like... no, it's still same temperature. And here's some creepy music for you just to add atmosphere. If you don't think it's creepy now, just give it a second. Need to go there at some point. That's a house on top of that hill, believe it or not. We will go there. What would suck is if I got to this place that I'm trying to walk right now, and it was completely empty. Like, as in, all of the houses were burned out, which can happen. Every house, I think it can happen. Every house in the little pockets of houses that you can find in Coastal Highway and Mystery Lake, and really anywhere, they all have a chance to be burned out at the beginning of each game, so that every game kind of plays out differently. And it's not just the exact same environment every time, which is amazing, and I love it. But it also adds an element of unpredictability, which when you're playing a challenge like this, looks like we have about 20 hours left in our second day. When you're playing a challenge like this, you kind of want to rely on things to just be as you expect them. But then again, it's the unreliability, it's the unpredictability that makes it fun, I suppose. Temperature is dropping, and there's only about 1 hour of daylight left. Crap. Oh wait, that's a deer. I thought that was a wolf. Because the wind is at my back right now, so if I did run into a wolf, I would not be able to do very well. Thankfully, I have a knife. I do have a knife, right? Yes, I picked up a knife. Very good. So since I have a knife, I do have some ability to protect myself if a wolf were to jump me. I wouldn't have to worry too much. Okay, we're almost to where we need to be. We're just going to take a turn to the right here in a second. There's several deer out there. I count. Looks like 3. The snow is kind of making it hard to see, though. We are running out of daylight fast. I really timed this. If I do say so myself, I did time this well. Okay, I see a house that's not burned out. That's good news. Otherwise, we would have had to turn around and just try and make it back to Quonset with enough time, which would have been challenging, mark my words. Okay, I see some mushrooms here. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. These are good for antibiotics. You can use these to make a certain tea. So if I were to be infected with anything. I don't think they're on my list, but these don't take long to harvest, and they also are not very heavy at all. So, worth having. Kind of natural medicines. Alright, good. There are 2 houses. Maybe more than 2? Maybe? No, just 2. Alright, let's go for this one first, because this one... Actually, no. We're going to go here to check it out, and then we're going to go in there, and we're going to hunker down there for the night. Because I want to start the next day fully rested and having slept as much as I need to. So, okay, here's a worn insulated vest. More ski gloves. Stacy's grape soda, as I like to say, not just any grape soda, but Stacy's grape soda. Hey, I think that's dog food. We've already eaten some dog food this series. One thing I have not found yet, and it's kind of getting on my nerves, is I have not found a can opener. Need to find one of those soon, because I would like to be able to open the things that I need to eat. Okay, there's some moldy rabbit. Everybody wants some moldy rabbit, right? Alright, let's see what's in the cabinet. Good. So we are finding some more food.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, you can't, 'cause you got to carry it all back. You'll be okay. Okay. At least we found the pork and beans in this kitchen. Alright, there's some coffee. Hinterland logo coffee, if you didn't catch that. Banged up tomato soup, that's good. Dusty tomato soup, okay. Finding some food, this is good. Of course, I'm going to need to eat some food along the way, but as I've mentioned, this is still moving in the right direction.
This stuff will come in handy.
Wow, lots of food. Okay. Oh, and another orange soda in the exact same spot that I found an orange soda previously in a house that looked just like this. That's convenient. All right, we're going to take this water. Going to weigh my character down, and I'm so sorry about it, but at the same time, got to do what you got to do. There's some antiseptic. Now, antiseptic is heavy. That stuff, yeah. You don't want to be caught running around with too much antiseptic on you, because it gets just really, really cumbersome. Let's come up here. Dead body, probably. Yep. There is some predictability still. which is probably not what the devs are going for, but that's the way it is at the moment. I would like to see that dead body become less reliable, because every time you walk into a house like this, you can always count on there being a body at the top of the steps. New heavy wool sweater, that's good. I'm starting to get pretty weighed down. But we're finding stuff in here, so I just need to keep up the momentum. Worn wool hat. That's not as good as the toque I'm already wearing. Alright, nothing here. I think that's everything. Alright, so now we just need to hop across to that other house. Did I go through this cabinet? Yes, I did. The only thing I'm concerned about with this challenge is I'm moving so fast that I might overlook things. And that worries me. Right, there's the other house. I'm just going to put this away. It's not quite as nice of a night as the previous night, unfortunately. So we're going to hop up here. Come in here. There is a fireplace in here, so if I need to use it, I can. Coastal house. I see some crackers. Ooh. Awesome. So we're going to have a lot of food to take back to Quonset when we get back. And we have plenty of food to eat, which is a nice step in the right direction. And there's some firewood.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
We're going to carry, and Jennifer Hale's going to hate it. We're going to do it, because I need to get these items crossed off the list while I can find them so close to Quonset. Okay. Let's go through the kitchen. I feel bad leaving my lantern on for this long, but actually, you know what? Yeah, I can see. I'm sorry if it just got a little darker, but one thing they've changed in the Lawn Dark recently is it is now a lot easier to see indoors, and it also turns out it's easier to see indoors even when it's pitch black, when there's no light. You have something resembling night vision, and it makes it easier to go through things. So depending on the contrast and the brightness settings of your particular viewing device right now, you might not be able to see as clearly as I can. But me, like, I actually am able to see in the dark right now to the same extent I would expect to be able to see in the dark if I were actually in this room, which is kind of cool. All right, I do need to... Oh, there's a cup of coffee. That's good. I'm going to light this just out of sensitivity to anyone who really couldn't see anything. Oh, good. Fresh rainbow trout cooked. Interesting that it's cooked. That's a little weird. You'd find it in good condition and cooked. I think I've already gone through everything here. Is there anything here? There's metal pans, but I can't break metal pans down yet. All right. This cabinet is empty. Yes, now we go in here. Worn jeans. Worn sneakers.
Okay.
Ooh, I am really encumbered. I've got a lot of clothing to break down. Decent jeans, yeah, I've got a ton of clothing to break down. A lot of work to do. Okay, cabinet door. Anything in here? Nothing. Wow, not much. Oh, hey, painkillers. Painkillers. Come here. Come here. I can barely move. Carrying so much stuff. Nothing in there. One last stop in here. Toilet water. I don't even want to look at how much I'm carrying right now, but I'm going to harvest a lot of it in just a second, and that's going to take away a lot of the weight. New wool socks. That's good. I think my current wool socks are in good shape, though, so can probably get rid of those. All right. Yeah, she's also really tired, which is contributing to the issue right now. But, oh, yeah, carrying a ton of stuff. Okay, let's sort by weight. I'm going to drink water, first of all. We've got, looks like a fresh rainbow trout that's cooked. It's only 173 calories, but we're going to eat it, because that's useful. All this canned stuff. I'm gonna... God, I hate this. Oh, wait, I have a hunting knife. I can use this now. Thank God. I forgot hunting knives can be used to open things. I'm so used to using a can opener that I forgot about that. But anyway, before I get too carried away, you know, making sure my condition is okay and harvesting all this stuff before I go to sleep. I've got 10 hours of darkness, so I think I can harvest lots of things and get some work done, but still get a full night's worth of sleep, I will go ahead and cut this episode here, and we will continue the Whiteout Challenge in episode 3. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget I upload new episodes in the Whiteout Challenge every day at 3 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -4 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.